My name's Lance Popham, and I'd like to pursue an advanced practice degree in family nurse practitioner at the University of Texas at Tyler. I'm going to go through your essay section and tell you a little bit about myself along the way. By the end, I hope that I've convinced you that I'm the student that you need for your program. My reason for pursuing this degree, ever since I had my first job after high school, that was I went to the Army as an enlisted. I was a sniper for 6 years. My last 4, I was cross-trained as an EMTI, as kind of an odd pairing, I guess. But you worked in small teams, you need to know how to take care of each other. So that's what got me interested in taking care of people in the first place. So everything since then has kind of driven me toward where I am now. It asked about an influential role model. Well, where I learned about the job, family nurse practitioner, I was home on leave during that 6 years I did in the Army, and I got sick for whatever reason. I don't remember what it was, but I went to the local clinic here where my cousin works. His name is Eric Tiarina. He's an alumni of the University of Texas at Tyler, and I saw his job. I knew that was the job for me. That's where I needed to get, and everything I've done since has been geared toward getting me here. I saw a broad picture that day, and I went back several times because I was so intrigued by the job. And nursing is great. I love taking care of people, but I don't think you should settle. I think you should keep going, further your education, and further yourself, both professionally and personally. So that's the goal for me. I've been in nursing almost 2 years now, and my goal is to become a nurse practitioner now. That's my short-term goal. As far as my long-term goal, I'd like to own my own clinic where I recruit the people that work there, as well as the doctors when needed. And we need a doctor for sure. So I think that's the way you make the money and you build your name up, is to own your own business. So that's my long-term goal. I'd like to be the recruiter as well as a practicing nurse practitioner at a clinic in the Lake area. And not just any clinic. I want to be the clinic. I think with a diploma from your establishment hanging above my head is fitting. It says nurse practitioner. I think it would be great. And then the next time I make one of these videos, that'll be there behind me. So Eric Tiarina, my role model, he's a huge part of our community. Not because of who he is necessarily, but it's a combination of who he is and what he does. Being that he works at a clinic here in Gun Barrel, that's huge for the community. Everyone knows who Eric is. He's a huge part of our community. And that's where I'd like to get. I think that as a nurse, you want to be community-based, faith-based, all of those things. And that is a stepping stone to becoming a bigger part of my community. I already told you about my 5-year goal. So the things that have prepared me for the rigors of graduate study. I'm taking classes part-time right now, 2 at a time, while working full-time, just to make sure that I could handle it. And that's in your MSN program for a business administration. That's not necessarily what I wanted to do, but I didn't have the experience I felt like to get into your nurse practitioner program. So I've been gaining experience, taking classes, as many as I could get, doing extracurricular things like the unit-based council where I work, where we come up with different ideas to make our department better. I'm TNCC certified, PAL certified, ACLS certified, and I plan to get my CEN before I start your coursework. All that being said, I'd like to become a nurse practitioner. I'd like to do it through the University of Texas at Tyler, where I'm an alumni already for my BSN. I think I'd be a great fit for you. I'm driven professionally, personally, every way that you could be. I don't settle for minimum. I want to be the best. And you can't always get to the best, but you should strive for the best. So that's the kind of person that I am. I think that's the kind of person that you'd like to have with a degree from your establishment. So I thank you for your consideration and your time, and I look forward to being a student with you once again. Thank you very much.